40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
The ball carrier.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They run the counter. Muhammad. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
First down, Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 47 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
His kick.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brought down at the 31.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Getting the sack to 227-pound linebacker Quan Alexander.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
At their own 34-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up
George Kittle is easily one of the elite tight ends in the NFL. Back-to-back seasons of 88 and 85 catches. We just saw another one right there. Anytime he lines up on the field, you better treat him as a primary receiver and make sure you have a second guy in the vicinity to try and cover it. What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
1st and 10.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Switch gears. 65.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
3rd and 11.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Well, that's just simply not right. To make that kind of a catch, that spectacular, and not get a first down out of it.
I guess he could put it on his personal highlight reel, however.
Yeah, he'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage, but he doesn't get what he really wants.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Charlie Werner. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Niners 13. Cardinals nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off right around the 43. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Intercepted.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 10-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Rolling to his left. This one caught by Isabella. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one good for 21 yards. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Murray. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
On the carry, it's Muhammad. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on first down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a gain of 7. First down, Arizona.
And the Cardinal first down.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10.
7-yard line.
Running from the shotgun with Dre. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Murray. Looking for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll look to Mostert to start things out.
Number 30.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
On second down, it's Drake. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Alexander.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Third down.
The Cardinals on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Murray. Find Kirk complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2nd and 12. From the gun, Murray. Flush to his right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 36. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, Drake. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Operating from the gun, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Now Murray off play action. Rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And some room to work. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 21 yards away. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Play action, Garoppolo. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the gun on third, Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Dante Pettis, incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the third quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Don't get nervous. Lock.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Hey, come on.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half. And now the young man has it. It's a fake. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. On 1st down, Muhammad. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They go again with Muhammad. And out of bounds right around the 20. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
56.
They'll run on 1st down. Muhammad. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Muhammad. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Muhammad, the ball.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll roll him out right. And the Cardinals Eagles are in. Touchdown. And maybe there that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
11.
Garoppolo on first down. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
32-yard line.
Running the counter with Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero, Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
No gain on the play.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Garoppolo now. Connects with Kittle underneath. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
George Kittle.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there's an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Now 3rd down and 6.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. On play action, now Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Garoppolo able to find Samuel there for a Niners first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Intercepted.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
And they work this out past the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
26.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On second down, Muhammad. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Able to find Isabella. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
On the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Murray, a quick throw out to Kirk. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
To Christian Kirk.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Muhammad. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
7-yard line.
Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. On 3rd down, Muhammad. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown. And they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. By the Cardinals.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run first down. Muhammad, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Stop made by Fred Warner, who was the Niners' leading tackler during their run to the Super Bowl last year.
At the Niners' 17-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Muhammad, and he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Third down.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we got to find 2 scores, so, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
32-yard line.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
That's good.
Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Cardinals, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year.
And they will head home for next week's contest. That is against Washington.
Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try and turn things around next week as